We are under. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Called strike two as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach? And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Stepping in, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Chipper is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Musial is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Throw in time. And digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Nope,
another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here comes the babe. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Settling in now, Ted Williams, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Williams.
And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. And now we'll take a moment here. Home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Diego Crespo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez gloves it. Throw to first in plenty. In now, Stan Musial, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Right fielder.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
3-2 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Stepping in, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, George Brett. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box, Mike Piazza, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And the changeup is way low that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch is popped up. Ruth waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. One count and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chopper to short. There to take it is Chipper. Throw in time and the side is retired. Into the box now, Oral Hershiser, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams sprinting after it. 2 gone. Digging in, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. So stepping in, Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Musial moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Williams comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Diego Crespo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2-2.
Ball 2.
A sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams over to his left, one down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Throw gets in there from short right field. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Piazza has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He popped out in his first trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Musial moving in, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hershiser's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A shot to first base and caught. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there. And there's one away. Now to the plate, George Brett. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Standing in. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Brett is off of first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Billy Wagner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Billy Wagner.
Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Popped him up. Piazza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Musial racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's J.D. Martinez. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is calling for it, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Albert now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Third baseman, Albert.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High pop-up. Piazza moving to his left. 2 down. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Snuck that high.
Swing and a miss. So digging in now, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So striding in, Stan Musial. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27.
Alex Wood comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Alex.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Pop high in the air. Wood is under it near the mound, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett, and their runners at the corners now. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he squares up on this one deep to straightaway right. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Babe Ruth. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Musial ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. The pitch.
Mike Piazza.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
Missed with a slider.
The count is 1-2. No, that's
Splitter. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now.
Digging in now. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kyle Schwarber.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two and one. Sutter was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He throws a splitter, a four-seam fastball, and a slider. Got a piece. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. They start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Ted Williams would be next. Now he drops a changeup on him. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Shot toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Striding in, Ted Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Vladimir Guerrero come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Koji Uehara, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Mike Trout will come on now and pinch run here.
Mike Trout.
Here's a strike. Trout leads off second with nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's Albert now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And right into the shift. Taken in by Brett. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Diego Crespo. Uehara looks in. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Two out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say,
what a play by Chipper. The throw. Got him. Riding in once again, Ted Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Edwin Diaz enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. No balls and 1 strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
Ruth is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
No errors. They left one man on base. For the home team, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.